Hey, hey. All right. Yeah. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Smiley Stories World. So, welcome. How's everybody doing? Tar Heel for Life. Hello, how are you doing? Beautiful. Mama Shell Bell, Southern Girl, Susie, Millie RM, Marie Davis. Hello, everybody. I hope everybody's doing good, and welcome, Janice Cantrell, Yaya 81 missing in Tennessee. Hello, Daniel Berry. I hope everybody's doing good. I just wanted to come on here for another short live. Spooky wife. Hello, Darlene. So I'm saying hello to everybody. Hello. This is another beautiful day in Smiley's neighborhood. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Won't you be mine? I lost my place. I lost it. It is April 20. No, it's not the 29th. Whoa, I'm way ahead of the game. It's Friday, April 19th. Why'd I say the 29th? Lord God. Hallelujah, help us all. Anyway, what's going on with y'all today? Did you have a good day? I've had a pretty good day since I seen you this morning. Might see you again. Who knows? Been catching up, feeling good, and all the things. I just wanted to jump on here and just talk about a few things. I told you I've been trying to catch up, and that's what I'm doing. And so I want to come on again. You'll see I hadn't done nothing with nothing. I'm still in the same clothes, still in the same everything. You love you some Smiley in the afternoon. I love y'all all the time. So I just wanted to come on here and let you know that Sebastian is still missing. And from what I can tell, there is nothing real new out there. Since I come on here this morning and told you about the hoaxy guy, I guess he's hoax. I don't know. Some real strange stuff. Of course, he's been reported by me and others. I went a step beyond where I reported him to. That's neither here nor there. Be careful, buddy. You might get your door knocked in. And then a few minutes ago, I saw a post that I'm going to read to you. So I thought I'd get on here real quick, fast, in a hurry and show y'all. Seth Rogers, it looks like it's from his PI, Heather, that posted in one of the groups under Justice Warrior Investigations. And it looks like Heather signed it. So I did post it, but I wanted everybody to know this is what Heather had to say, and this is from Seth's PI. She said, it was 36 minutes ago, maybe been further, I don't know. She posted it to one of the Facebook groups, and she said, everyone, I have received multiple messages from people who are communicating with Marcus Salazar. I don't know if that's how you say his freaking name, but about hashtag Sebastian Rogers. He is asking for money for Sebastian's meds, but said that he will not give Sebastian over to anyone except Seth. I do believe this is a scam, but I am doing everything in my power to make sure that there is nothing to it. I have agreed to meet him in person to return him to his father, and I have promised him the money that he is requesting. However, as long as there are others out there communicating with him, he is going to continue to attempt to get money elsewhere. I am asking that everyone cease communications with him so that we are the only ones left for him to communicate with. If there is anything to this, we will do anything and everything we can to get Sebastian back. Thank you to everyone who has sent me the information, but please let us handle this from here on out. Thank you, Heather. So I'm asking you, again, all I can tell you is I would stop all communications. I'm going to. All I know is if I hear from them, I'm not responding. I will send it to LE and then the PI and the other party that I sent it to. And I'm not talking about TBI or FBI. But I promise you, I agree with her. From here on out, if I was anybody, I would not communicate with this person. Don't leave them any other way, just in case. But I do feel like it's a scam. But Seth needs hope. He has to have hope. And at this point out, everybody's done everything that they could. And that's their wishes. Now, that's not why I come on here. But I did just see that. Hey, everybody coming in. Welcome, 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 welcome. So, I hope everybody's had a beautiful day in the neighborhood, in your neighborhood. So, all that. Thank you all for being here. Again, I don't know if it's true or not, but I do know I had can't even speak today. I'm so tired. I did know that Katie was home. I did know that, but I heard rumor that Katie's back home and she had lunch a few days ago, or maybe yesterday. I don't know. I lost track of time with Sebastian's teacher. And I don't really have anything bad to say about that. I think that's kind of a good thing if y'all look at it. I have been wanting to speak on that, but other things have kind of gotten in the way. And I'm kind of glad she did, if she did. Because I know Sebastian's teachers must miss him dearly. I know they miss him dearly. And they want him to be found just as much as any of us does. They spent a lot of time with him. And I've been wanting to talk on that. And if possible, I'm sure they're trying to find out everything that they can and rack their brains to be just as helpful, and if not, supportive. I said this in Candace Wells' case, Summer Wells's case, for Candace and Dawn. Thank you for becoming a member, Spooky Wife. That no matter whose side you're on, they need friends too. No matter what. Fair's fair. You know. And I think it's great And I feel for the teachers as well, and anybody that was close to Sebastian ever. And they're trying to figure this out. Maybe they can talk to Katie and explain to her and help her on a professional and a friend side understand things and see things, that we can't, and make her feel like she's not being attacked. And I don't know, just talk to her, and we don't even really need to know that. But maybe at the very least, the teacher could shed some light to Katie what Sebastian was really like. And what I mean by that is, the time at school and with the teachers and stuff like that. Because if you really think about it, did Katie ever call who back? I don't know if you're talking to me or not. Katie was never supposed to call me back. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Yeah, Katie has teachers have a very special bond with the child. Yeah, as the parents, and sometimes more, because they spend a lot of time with the children, all children, not just that child, all children. And if you really think about it, the teacher spent the majority of the time with Sebastian and at school. Possibly, I don't know if he had after school or not. I don't know. But if you really think about it, they were spending their time with him. And again, I'm not trying to be mean, but by the time he got home after school 5 days a week, Katie wasn't even home yet. I don't know how much longer, if it was a few minutes, an hour. Hey, Chopper. I just don't know. I don't know. So I know that when sometimes his bio dad, Seth, would call him, he was home doing, what do you call that? Here, Happy. He was calling home doing chores, and he was trying to get that done and take care of his puppies. And he told his dad that before his mother got home, basically taking care of his 2 puppies and doing his chores. So he was by himself. And then when his mom came in, just assuming what a normal person does. Of course, in these cases, you can't assume people's normal. Anybody, I'm just saying. Call it sarcastic, call it what you want. I can't assume these people are normal. They hadn't showed me they're normal. But then she told me, when I asked her about being on, we know, okay, I'm going to assume she come in, chillaxed a minute, maybe got her bath, we know. Maybe she fixed supper, I don't know what she did. I don't know what her routine was. I'm not going to pretend. We know she didn't have to probably do her chores. Whatever. That's none of my business. But she did have an immaculate house. I'm going to assume she had a housekeeper, but that's just me. But I asked her on my interview about the 3-hour calls, and she said that's normal. Maybe it is. Maybe it was. Let's give her the benefit of the doubt. I'll give her that benefit of the doubt. She snapped. I love my husband. I love my husband too, but I ain't gonna be talking to him 3 hours. I'm just saying. Just saying. I don't know. Maybe that's what you get when you're married 43 years or something. I don't know. Hell, I don't even know how long I've been married. Shit. Maybe it just come. Whatever. She says she loves her husband. So yeah, they're gonna be talking on the phone 3 hours. She wants to spend time with him. Okay. Whatever. Sorry, y'all. I try to be good. Lord, help me take the wheel, Jesus. My point is, I don't know how much time she gets to spend with Sebastian, but it's not very much. But the teacher spending time with him, in my opinion. So at the very least, maybe the teacher could tell Katie exactly what he liked and didn't like and more about him. Things maybe Katie didn't even realize or know. Then Sebastian had to be at bed by 9. So I don't know where all the time went. And don't forget, don't forget by any means, if she allegedly, in my opinion, ever had company or run to the neighbors, or let's just keep it clean and say she had to go to the store or errands to run her everyday life or personal things. I mean, where did she get much time to spend with him? So I am glad the teacher did, I guess, reach out to her and they had lunch. I hope she got to talk to her and help her realize, maybe, Katie, you do need to kind of do these things. And I'm not trying to be rude, but from a professional point of view, in your son's name, maybe this is what you should really do, or whatever. And this is what he liked to do. Maybe if you told the public this or showed the public this. I don't know what their conversation was. I was just thinking on it. I don't know. Chris, in my opinion, when he stated 3 hours and 37 minutes, doorstep to doorstep, who knows those things? That was just an odd statement to me. 3 hours and 37 minutes, doorstep to doorstep. Why? Even if you pull it up on Google Map, you might sway off or go another turn or twist. That's odd to me. Very specific. Very specific. There's a reason he shot out that time. I don't know why. I'm not trying to accuse. But whether he specifically knows that because of him or somebody else, that is very odd. And the 37, why not 35? Why not 30? I don't know. Something's odd about that. It's just weird. What about his previous school? Has anybody looked into that? I'm not sure, because I know that they lived up in a different place up towards Gallatin. I'm not sure. I would like to hope that Ellie has, but I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. I would like to think that all bases have been covered. Chopper said, I'm not trying to accuse anyone here, but her husband seems like the oddball in this mess. I mean, there's a lot going on there. A lot. It's all very odd how he speaks for her, how he called 911 on, she was on mute and on three-way, and it wasn't 911. It was regular dispatch. It's just all very strange. Yeah, the PI could find out. The PI could go to the other school and find out. There's just a lot out there. The fact that there is a camera footage of Sebastian going in the house, and that's a fact. That's absolutely a fact. That he went in but never came out, and there's no scent. That's debunked. I mean, they need to stop with that because they're trying to confuse everybody, and it's in the media and it's wrong. It's done been said that was wrong, and people want to keep trying to bring it up, and then you're like, wait a minute, but I did hear it, but I didn't, but then blah 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 blah. There's been no scent. There's no scent. Debunked. I don't know why he talks for her, because he wasn't there. I sure wouldn't want to be in the position of talking for anybody. And I mean anybody, even if they told me the story, the love of my life, I've been with them forever and a day, that I would trust with my life, no matter what, if I could read their mind. And something like this, if I was not there. It'd be like, I don't know, but maybe I think, or what, all those things. Yeah, it's pure control. It's control, power, and all the above. And that, my friends, are going to get you way in trouble. I believe that. I do believe that. Hey to everybody coming in. Something like this, I definitely wouldn't want to be in control of. I feel like he talks for her is because he is controlling and he's maybe afraid she will slip up. Well, that's true, but they're doing a real good job doing that for each other and themselves. That's my opinion. That is my opinion. But she told me she loves her husband, and that's why that she stays on the phone with him 3 hours, and that was not a normal for them. Well, they'll see prior records and see how unnormal it was or was not, in my opinion. Again, time away from Sebastian, in my opinion. Hey, Cripple Creek Farm. Good to see you. And then the thing where Sebastian had to be in bed at 9. I don't know. But I want to talk to you a little bit about the polygraphs. The history of the polygraphs have been around since we wasn't even born, some of us. The first polygraph was created in 1921, I think. I think that's correct, 1921. I wasn't born. And I doubt some of y'all was born. But it was said that Chris took a polygraph and passed that test. I don't know if that's true. Maybe it is, and maybe it's not. I don't know. Now, with that being said, we're going to say this. Fair's fair. A lot of people's going around saying Seth failed his. Nancy Grace has not come out and said he failed his. However, Seth's mom, Robin, said, and I saw the post, I'm scared I'll lose my place, but I saw a posting from her and I screenshot it somewhere and pulled the picture, so I'm not right where I can get it. I'm sure some of you said. And it said it was inconclusive. Robin also said Chris was lying. He did not take a polygraph. I don't know if Chris took a polygraph or not. Was Seth inconclusive? Maybe because his mom said so. But is that understandable? Yeah. Yeah. And I would say the same if Chris took his and he was on all this medication and stuff. No, he wasn't 100% himself, because one thing is Seth has been doing everything the doctor told him to do. And he was on muscle relaxers. That's what he said. And, pain medicine for his shoulders. And because he had been out, we seen that. We seen all that. And other things since he had been looking for a son. And his doctor literally told him if he did not stop, he would not be here, period. Now, I've said before, I've said it in my life. Now, Nancy may give him another. Y'all keep saying gabapentin, Alicia, and I see that, and I've saw it before. I don't know what he's taking. I do know he's on muscle relaxers, and I do know he's on gabapentin's not a muscle relaxer, but anyway, muscle relaxers and a pain medicine and probably something for his nerves, I would assume. And not to say he can't take that. And if he said that, I don't know. I don't know. That's none of my business. But I know he's on some heavy stuff. But the point is, and not counting the exhaustion every day, that's what he said. Okay, so if he's taking that stuff, they should take that off the damn market. I'm just being serious. I'm being serious, y'all. Anyway, so I've said on my lives before, even before I knew about this case, every case, anything I've ever brought up, I take polygraphs with a grain of salt. They don't mean anything to me. The only thing a polygraph means to me is if someone says they'll take it and they do, or they say they take it and they lie and don't, or if they refuse to take it and give you a hard time. That's the only thing, in my opinion, that a polygraph means to me personally. And I am nobody. It doesn't matter one bit iota what I say or you say or anybody else says about a polygraph. Yeah, Alicia, and I'm 1,001% behind Seth. I stand behind him firmly. And I could be wrong. Oh my God, I could be so wrong. But I believe 1,000% he has nothing to do with Sebastian Rogers missing or gone or anything else. He has the best alibi in the whole entire world. Period. But he does know he's still a suspect. He's not dumb. He said it out loud, and he knows that. And I stand with Seth Rogers any day of the week. Period. End of the story. Absolutely. He has the best alibi. Even unknowingly, he had the best alibi in the world that he could have ever dreamed of. And I'm sure this was the worst nightmare of his life and didn't need this alibi, didn't want it, wish he didn't have to have it, but he's got the best one in the world. This will be a dream for everybody. But again, Robin says Chris did not take one. I don't believe anything anymore, and I'm not saying I don't believe Miss Robin, don't get me wrong. I'll believe Chris, let me put it a different way. I'll believe Chris took a polygraph when law enforcement comes out and says Chris took a polygraph. That's what I'll believe. So even Jennifer Coffindorfer now sees the prophets are suspect. Now sees that. Yeah, I was going to listen to hers a while ago, but I didn't have a chance. I'm still trying to do things around here. God, once I get started in something, I really dig in hard. That includes my household. And so that's what I've been doing the last few days. If you wondered why I've been so, I don't want to say absent, because I haven't been absent. I've been here, but more less. So, yeah, that part. But, I know, in the past, Chris led everyone to believe he took a polygraph, and he did not. And then he changed it. And then he said he would. In fact, he told Nancy Grace he pretty much, I guess he didn't realize who he was talking to. And he pretty much gave her a challenge and double dared her and all the things. And called her bluff, and she did. She jumped through hoops, literally, and she set it up for him, and he refused. In fact, he really took the baby's way out and backtracked. He was more afraid of Nancy Grace than he was TBI. He was more afraid of Nancy Grace than he was of TBI. He even accused TBI of saying he could not take the test. They did not want him to take the lie detective test, the polygraph test that was set up for him. Now, here we got somebody that is not a suspect per TBI, is what he said. He just didn't know why they're not clearing them in the public, because they already told him, man, don't worry about it. You're not a suspect. they tell him, don't take that polygraph. Don't do it, Mr. Chris. Don't do that. And then he gets so brazen all of a sudden. Maybe he thinks TBI's backing him. And he says, Miss Nancy Grace is a liar. Honey, you better watch out. She'll get her little pitchfork after you. But anyway. You willing to do that? Oh, Lord. I think I think you might have your competition already working on wife number 6. She might be trying to get her divorce and work on wife number 6. And I don't think Honey is to get any information. I think she might be trying to get her money that way. You might have your hands full, Harley. Taking it for the team or not. You just might get him have to choose until he sees the real faces. Y'all might have to be door number 1, door number 2, no filters. Because I don't know, honey. I don't know. Anyway. You just need to ride up there on your Harley. Oh, he's into motorcycles now. But watch out. Your competition might go get her a motorcycle. Y'all quit telling Smiley to spill the tea, damn it. Y'all got to learn to read between them lines, honey. Stop it. Stop. Smiley's world just keeps going around. I ain't in it. I don't care. Now, I probably would have been woman enough to take that man if I would have wanted him that night. Because he sure was like, I don't deal with suspects. And Chris ain't all that either. I think Chris, though, has got a few people trying to work on him. Right here in this community, it's really cray. Thank you. This hoe might take Chris Proudfoot. Y'all better watch your man, honey. He's 5'6". He's a little short man. Y'all cray. Y'all crazy. I love y'all too. I'm just playing with y'all. 5'6" and a small baby. We ain't going that far because I don't know about all that. Smiley will never be no. Never know. Honey. Silly. All right. But so, I don't know. Oh gosh, it sounds like somebody's killing somebody in there. The pit's getting washed. He's trying to jump out of the water in there. Oh, the guy with the small hands. I don't know about the small hands. What size shoe does he wear, though? I don't know all these hands, dude. I don't know. How does my show always turn into this, honey? How does my show always... Y'all got some filthy minds. Baby hands. Lord have mercy. Probably wears a size 9. Lord have mercy. 7. Probably a 7 in women's. Or an 8. 8 makes you appreciate. That's probably what he's saying. 8 makes you appreciate. So stupid. Y'all are stupid. Stupid. He wears a 6. I don't know. Oh God, we ain't mentioning no pickles. I hate pickles in here. Stop. 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 He drives a truck. He drives a truck. He don't even know what year the truck is. Lord have mercy. He don't even know it. Lord, y'all. I'm going to stop reading y'all's comments. No, but so did he take a polygraph for real? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't take much credence on the polygraph, y'all. I don't take much credence on the polygraph. No matter who takes them, Seth, Chris, Katie, the only thing I think they're good for, again, is to show who has good faith and wants to take the polygraph and who is willing to take a polygraph and who does take a polygraph, because they don't hold up in a court of law anyway. They don't hold up, man. They're worthless. They're worthless. I have never understood, just like, why not leave well enough alone? If the road's working good, there's no holes in the road and all that, why do you got to go big? You go build and spend all this money to do 5 years of an overpass or something? It was good to get there that way. Why do you got to? I mean, the traffic's good. What? It don't matter, none of that. But they do it. They do it. I mean, none of it makes sense. Well, why does it need to make sense to me? I'm not I'm not into all that. I don't care about all that. But the purpose of the test, the polygraph, is to prove if a person, usually it's to prove whether a person or persons have committed the crime. The test cannot really test honesty. Unfortunately, it is quite possible to fail a polygraph test even if a person is telling the truth. And by the way, that is a fact. F-A-C-T, because I did my research. Now, here's something else I did my research on. A narcissist will most likely pass a lie detector test. Did you know that? It's not a matter of them being dishonest. And listen, I'm no doctor by any means. Lord, honey, child, I'm no doctor. This is my thoughts and my opinions. But I did do my research. And it's most likely that a narcissist, and we all know in our thoughts, our theories, our opinions, hypothetically, we believe that Chris is more than likely a narcissist. I do, allegedly. But did you know that in California, the general rule is that if a polygraph test results, they are not admissible in a criminal trial, but the exception is to the rule if the prosecution and the defense agree, which depending on what it is, you got to be really kind of dumb, then they will allow it, in front of the judge and the jury. But both parties have to approve it. And polygraphs, admissibility depends mainly on two crucial factors. Both parties need to agree for its use in the case, and in some states, and the state's jurisdictional under Fry versus United States from 1923, in California, Arizona, Nevada, Georgia, and Florida, the polygraph can be used only if both parties consent. Now, I know here in Florida, and I know somebody right now, most of the time, 99.5% of the time, they will say no, even if both parties consent. But otherwise, the states do not recognize them. They won't recognize them. So I don't know what Chris is fearing about. Tennessee is not one that's going to recognize it. But that otherwise is due to my research. Now, the Green River Killer, the Ridgeway Killer, Angel of Death, Charles Cullen, all them, they did pass a polygraph test. They passed it. They passed it. And they went on to kill additional people. They passed it with flying colors, man. Didn't mean nothing to them. So to me, I've never been big on polygraphs. Other than, well, will they take it? Will they not? Why? Why not? You know? I mean, were they hesitant? Why are they hesitant? Why are they scared they're going to fail? You know? Yes, I agree. I agree they do. And they're adapting, in my opinion, what I see, they are adapting to everything. Yeah, Alicia, they're not accurate. They're not that accurate. And also it depends. Thank you, love you too. It depends on it depends on your blood pressure, your heart rate. Some people are just naturally nervous. I agree, Bailey. Um, Now, if Sebastian was left in the house with no scent, and there was no scent that was debunked, and I'm so freaking tired of that coming up. If he left alive, unalive, I mean, let's just get realistic. It could be either or. He never came. Okay, he got in the car. What? I know there's a track. This is what I can't understand. I mean, I understand it. I'm not stupid. But there's a picture of him taking out the trash. Is it? It's grainy. Even his own father couldn't make out that that was him. But there is that video of him taking out the trash. They say there's a video that he come home in the car. That was on video. And he was seen going in the house. So let's just give it that. So let's say he made it home. Let's just say that. Okay. I mean, the last good video we saw of proof of life was at the restaurant coming out and going with Katie. But let's say he made it home. Like, let's just say that. There's no scent. It's been debunked. There's no scent outside the home. No trail. But the most biggest thing for me is there's no video. There's video of him going in, but there's no video. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. I don't know how many times I have to say that. Use your common sense. I'd like to think everybody's got common sense, but they don't. The only way he left that house alive, unalive, or drugged alive, like over medicated and handed off, was in that car or whatever car was in the van, or the van was in the garage or her car or whatever, because I don't see where's the any other car on video, unless the cops have something of her leaving that night. Then it could have been sometime that night that they're not telling us, or it had to be that morning when she claimed she was going to search for Sebastian, whether it be a handoff or she did it that got rid of him that morning. Not saying that's when it happened, but he did not, in my opinion, allegedly walk out of that house. Exactly. Exactly. And they wouldn't have saw if he was put in it either, and she left with him, whether it be that night, that morning, whatever. Period. That's we were asked. That's somebody kin to that guy that said that he had him. I told you I did a full blown. Yeah. Oh, and Heather, yeah, Heather, she's also the PI. Yeah, she's also Seth's PI. I forgot that's her first name too. Yeah, she's Seth's PI. Sorry, but that wasn't who I was talking about when I mentioned her name. No, that wasn't who I was talking about. Yeah, two totally different people. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was two different. Yeah, yes, ma'am. Uh-oh. Actually, that's just kind of been in my yard. Oh, let's see. Um, Weenie Dog the Bounty Hunter. I did see him speak on it. I'm not sure if he's gonna get involved or I'm not quite sure, but he had something to say, and I think from what I'm understanding, um, I mean, he pretty much thinks it's normally. He don't know much about the case, but he pretty much thinks it's normally the closest people and what it sounded like they explained to him. If I wasn't misunderstanding. Yes, you did. I'll have to check into that piece in a pot. I know where you're going with that. Yep. um, but I don't know. I don't know if they're, you know, there's so much into that. Good God, I hope. Good God, Miss Molly. But listen, Seth's grown. He knows what he's doing. And, we can't help what our parents or our whatever. But you know what? I don't know. And also, Seth probably don't even know. Look, he's doing what he can for his child. He probably look before this happened. His son, and he's not even from here. He come here to be close to his son. He probably don't even know. Um, you know what I'm saying? What all's happened in that case, and if that's that or what's what or any of that stuff. And I don't want to bring any of that problem on him. Hey Tracy, and everybody coming in. I didn't mean to say, hey Tracy. I was just thinking, look, I got a million things at once coming through my head here. Yeah, y'all go check out my merch store. And I don't think let's see. Hmm. I don't know. I was looking at something. Of course, y'all can see me looking at something. Yeah, my heart breaks for Seth too. I stand behind him, like I said, 1,000%, 2,000%. Um, I still feel like Katie and them is Katie's responsible. I don't care which way you look at it, which way you slice it, dice it, cook it, scramble it. Um, I don't care. He's exhausted. He's exhausted, Harley. In my opinion, he's exhausted. Seth is exhausted. And that's just my opinion. Um, you know, and now you got somebody out here saying, oh, I got him, and I'm not turning him over unless it's for money. And to me, it's a wacko, but you got to do everything. Then you got, Lord, y'all don't get me started right now. And then you got, I mean, listen, every day that passes is a day that's gone by. You keep the hope, but you understand. I don't care who you are. You understand that it starts closing. the hope. And there is different types of grief. First, he was in shock. Then he got mad. And now I don't really know what he's going through. I don't even want to pretend. I don't even want to play like I know. It might be best that he's very quiet right now. I think there's a calm before the storm is fixing to come. If, in my opinion. And then again, I always say, if you don't know what to do nothing. Oh my God, Alicia, that's horrible. That's horrible. She's missing like an hour. That's scary. All right, well, y'all, look, I think I'm going to get off of here. Again, there's one in about every 10,000 missing children. One that is not found alive. Luckily, the probability of recovering missing children in the USA is extremely high. The studies show that 99.8% of missing children come home. I found that out. But as time goes on and days go past, the chances get slimmer and slimmer. And no matter how they got gone in the beginning, so like Sebastian, no matter what I think or what I say, none of that is important. It really is not important. It's only important that I do speak about him and I keep his name and other people's names out there that's gone. And it's important that you keep talking about him in a good way and you keep speaking about him and you share. You pass out the flyers. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. I mailed out some more today. Actually, I think some unexpected people is going to be getting some today. Well, they won't get them today. They'll get them when the mail hits. Anyway, I'm doing what I can. I'm thinking outside the box as well. Like it, love it, hate it, I don't care. Share his name, share his poster, go out, hand them out. Carry some in your purse, carry some in your car. All I know, it's only important that I do speak. We all must continue to fight this fight and speak his name, Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. Keep him fresh on everybody's mind, in their thoughts, and share all the videos. He's 15 years old, white, male, 5'5", 120 pounds, or a little bit less. He had on all black clothes when he left. I don't know what he's wearing today. He wears glasses. He may have took his glasses off, but it said he can't see without his glasses. brown hair, brown eyes. If you have any information, please call 1-800-TBI-FIND. Bobby Simmons is the detective at TBI. Or call B. Carter at 615-451-3838. Sumner County Sheriff's Office. If you think you see him, just call 911. But if you think you see him, take a photo. Take a photo. Buy him a meal. Ask, is he hungry? If he's on the street, just in case, get him some bottled water, just in case. He likes peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, just in case. Buy a box of those and just give him the little box of already made peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, just in case. And if you ever see anybody out on the road and they're hungry and you want to make fun of them again, and they're holding a sign, or maybe they're too embarrassed to hold a sign, I did it before at the dollar store. I seen the man setting. He had on hospital clothes. He looked like he just got out of the hospital, but he looked bad. Maybe that's all the clothes he had. I don't know if he was homeless or not. It's on my heart. Come back in, come back out. I figured, well, and this was months back, like summer. It was hot. He was sitting there on the sidewalk by the dollar store. He wasn't holding no signs. He wasn't begging for nothing. Didn't ask nothing. I just figured, did he just get out of the hospital, or was he homeless, or what was the deal? But it didn't look right. Everybody gets water, right? I brought him a cold Coca-Cola out. I just said, here, man. Thought you might want this. He was forever grateful. Forever grateful. It's little things in life, man. Little things. Is Seth in here? If he's in here, he is always welcome here. I'm sorry, Seth, if I missed you. I really am. I hope you're doing good. I hope you're doing well. No, we stand with you 1,000%, 2,000%. Nothing ever changes my mind about you. Nothing. And yes, you are always welcome here. And y'all continue to get these flyers out, no matter what you do. Keep praying. And I will see y'all again out on the streets tonight. Then if I feel like it, maybe I'll come back home tonight. You never ever know. All I want to do is something good in life, and I hope and I pray that these babies will be brought home. But more importantly, right now, Sebastian is of urgent need to be found. Hey, Jay. Much love to you. Much love to you all. Thank you, and I'll see y'all later. Have a good evening. Bye.